Shazam. Hello, everybody. Yes, I know. Sadly, I'm borderline late again. And what is going on with my lights? My lights are horrible. Hey, Mama Lego. Good evening, Eileen. I am messing around with a lot of stuff here. Give me a sec. I have set up nothing. Let's see if I do that. What's the best way to set up that camera? That seems pretty stable if I do that. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Oh, you like? Yeah, I like the shirt too. You know, this one, it's a Walmart shirt, of course, but we were searching for the longest time for a local G.I. Joe one that wasn't long sleeve, because there was some we found that were long sleeve, and it's like, yeah, this one was great, and I'm pretty sure my wife or my daughter found this one. Okay, great. Because I want to be able to set up that camera. And actually, I'm not sure how much you guys are going to see here. You know what? Tell you what. Let's bring, can I bring another camera into this without it completely messing up? The computer's just being funky today. Okay, I mean, I probably want that anyway, but, and autofocus is on, so that's something else I'll have to fix. And I kept hitting that camera, so of course that one's going to be bad. Do this live here. Turn these down to zeros. Fake speaker to fake it out. Hey, Kevin Kramer, how you doing? I will probably remove that one, but I just want to get my cameras running. Been a while since I had them both up. So mute, kill the audio on this camera. See, this is all the stuff you don't normally see. We have detected 39 broken registry issues on your PC. Time to clean. Oh, go away. Pick the worst time. But we want it to be a useful camera. We want it to be this one. Yeah, that's the one. See. So, dare I leave? Let me see. Is that one set for autofocus? Yeah. Okay, so we'll try it. Enter. Let's see. Hey, Vern, how you doing? So we're going to add this one and probably remove this one. And what else can we do? I don't know if we're given enough light, and this may not be the best camera to do this with. So if we take this, we'll see how well this works out. So I was redoing the bookshelves. So now I've actually utilizing that storage above. Not quite done yet. But to do that, I end up pulling this monstrosity off the shelf. Which I'll tell you what. There we go. And I removed virtually all the big stuff that was above so that I can put the AT-AT. There's the AT-AT. There's last week's Monkey Kid. There's those trays that I was using on the last build. Oh, and I got the truck off the desk. And I just rearranged some of those up there so that I could come back to having my shelves look really nice. All the boxes. Remember, these are still backlog sets, right? So again, we're showing off, Mega's equivalent to UCS. The Infinity, I don't have forward onto Dawn, still looking for that. And I got like 2 sets behind each of the Mega sets generally. Put in another shelf again. Nice thing about the modular setup with the Billies. Let's see. And everyone likes Castle Grayskull, so I didn't want to hide it. I was actually going to move the 3 Mega sets up and off. And then I realized that despite how many UCS sets I do have, I don't have enough of certain sizes. Like with Billy, you got one shelf that's already locked in. That won't ever move. So whatever I do going down, there's certain measurements that work and some that don't. And then there's stuff that I have down there that I can't really move, like the little pull drawers. And I'll show you what's still happening. So that's a locked shelf, right? It's bolted in. You can't adjust that. And then as far as I'm concerned, so is this one, because those I have all the way across the bottom and then some. So one style of UCS type box fits here, the big boy. And then, did I put anything behind this? I'm going to regret this, but. Oh, yeah. So that's the thing. I mean, and I'll rotate them out and stuff, but I wanted to get back to doing what I call display mode. The Mickey sets. And don't ask me what's behind it. This is hard to pull out. This is hard to pull out, but there's another, probably Nintendo, I think, is behind this one. And yeah, don't ask me what's there. The Enterprise, R2D2. R2D2 is probably pretty easy. Woo. Wait, better with the camera. Oh, the Y-Wings back there. Gunship, of course. Last week's. These won't stay here. What's behind? Doesn't matter. Oh, you know what's behind? Is the... Come on, camera. Is the... the Rebels. What's the one? The Ghost. I didn't want to put it up there. So yeah, the Ghost is behind there. Actually, also because I'm going to be building it soon. But yeah, here, I'll put this down so you guys don't get vertigo anymore. And I still don't know where I'm going to put the Batwing. I got other stuff off. I got the truck off and the Pokemon sets. They're all off and put back in the cabinet. Even the truck I managed to get into the cabinet. But I don't know. Look at this one. Why is this one out? That camera is just not being good. Not being good at all. You know what? This is why you set up your lights and your camera beforehand. Hey OBR, how you doing? So that's a really good question, Kevin. I don't know if we're putting the cart before the horse or not on that one, but so that set, which kind of started everything, which started my whole Hot Wheels fascination. Let me pull this out because this is the first of 4 sets you can get on the market. Well, you can't get them all yet, right? But because this one, which is based on the Hot Wheels and even comes with a pretty slick Hot Wheels, and I love this car and I loved Hot Wheels when I was a kid, it's like, okay. So that's why I started collecting, some of these variants, Boy, that camera's just being harsh. Harsh. I will work on my lights for next time. But let's see if I can put this back. So yeah, like last time I was hunting some cars and stuff, and Friday morning, yeah, geez, did I want to do that first? Tell you what. Friday morning, I woke up my daughter and told her we were going to go on an adventure because the night before I was talking with Ryan, and I was a little bored, a little in the blahs because Christmas was such crap. Didn't see the family the way we wanted to, blah, blah, blah. And, I had this idea that there's a store in Ontario, hour and a half away, Aurelia Diecast. And I figured if anyone would have some more unique variants on these cars I'm hunting down, they would. So woke up early, told the wife what I was going to do, grabbed my daughter, and whoosh, out the door. Weather was supposed to be sketchy, turned out sketchy. Was supposed to be sketchy, turned out to be beautiful. Good day for a little joyride around the province. Yeah, it's like a burgundy almost. And I still want to get a bone shaker in that exact color. I mean, why they would give you one in a different color, I don't know. I guess it's probably the current one. I don't even know if that's truly an exclusive one, but whatevs. But trying to figure out now. So clearly I got some. And this is minus 12 that got my daughter already. She took pictures of those and gave them to her because she had some really slick ones. I'll show you how well I did here in a second. Because what I want to do would have been nice to have one more. Who put this up here? That's not funny. The plug came out. That's why. Hang on, peeps. I'm sitting there, and usually to pull out my turntable, which is on a file cabinet under my desk, I just yank on the cord like magic. Well, you know what they tell you, never yank by the cord. Will I be able to get it out? That's funny. Okay, so I now have another cleanup project. All these manuals under the file cabinet. That's where my turntable lives. Well, that didn't sound too good. So assuming I haven't screwed anything else up. Let's see. Hi, just found a burgundy bone shaker on eBay for $8 Canadian for shipping. That's actually pretty good, but is it sealed or is that a used one? I got a feeling that's a Lucy. Which, if it's in really good condition, maybe I'd be interested in. But so far, everything I've picked up is sealed. Now, here's my problem. I wanted to... How much wanted I bet this was a bad idea like this? Here, let's show off an old one just before. Is that going to even work? No, that's not going to work. So what's the trick going to be, guys? How am I going to make this work for us? Is that what I'm going to do? I guess that's what we're going to do. And then what's the other problem here? No light. I can fix everything. Boy, I knew I would regret doing that. Eileen is sending me that link. Thank you very much. So hang on. Maybe I don't even need to rotate it, just to have it on something. This if it's easier to mess around with the camera in solo layout. Okay, so it's not that camera. Click on that. What can I do for focus here? Turn off the autofocus, and there we go. That looks pretty sharp. Okay, let's not do much with that. And we could live with that. That looks pretty good. Now, And I do have Lego, I promise. Oh, I really should fix that too. Shoot. Home, widescreen. No, we don't necessarily need it any. No, we don't actually need any of that. Ooh, and if I do that, it's all blue. Yes, I am that white. I actually picked that one with the driver for Christmas this year. Oh, yeah? So, yeah, this, see, it's going to look like crap here because I am so washed out. It's funny, nothing else really changed and I didn't move the lights. Maybe he's not liking all the shiny black reflective surfaces. That might be something. So, I picked actually. There, we're going to make a wall you can't see behind. Yeah. This is very hard to do, trying to be sneaky. Because these are here in the order of how I took pictures. Oh, yeah. Those are just so nice. I did go overboard on some of these. Okay, since I guess we're going to continue to use that as a back. So that is a new one. So I've got 3 of these now. This is the 3rd one in the pixel shakers. So I have a yellow and a purple. So now I got that blue one. And that's probably the most outrageous of the variants that I got. What am I going to do here? Just leave them out. So that's the only. Oh, so the story time. So we drive straight up there, one shot, get up there, look around. Aurelia Diecast, great store for this stuff, by the way. Amazing store. Big, lots of stuff. $1, $2, $3. Tables and tables and tables. I would say, like, if my desk is any indication, you probably have like 20 to 30 tables the size of my desk, which is 36 by 66 inches. And those are like your cheap ones where you can get, like, if you buy 10, you can get them at $2 or $3 a shot. Like, it'd be $5 for one or $4 each if you buy 2. And then the best way to buy them, of course, is to buy 10 and you get them like $3. And that's a table ones. Pretty good deal. Because they're not just this year's, is some previous ones. Then, of course, they got stuff up on pegs on the wall. More aged, more vintage, more collectability, whatever. Then they got these boxes on the floor. And all kinds of stuff. And my daughter was just pulling out all kinds of crazy ones that she got into. She's like, "Oh, Dad, can I get this? Oh, Dad, can I get that?" I go, "Sure, why not?" So for the Pixel Shaker, yeah, that's the only variant I found there. And okay, that one I'm going to show at the end. No, this one. But it wasn't the only store we went to. We also hit up the Walmarts in the area, the dollar stores. Wow, that's really going in and out. It's really bothering me. I can't control it. That's funny. Logitech has the software and doesn't even follow it. So here's one my daughter found. And look how cool that is. It's a green one. Blue wheels. Dollarama. Now, she likes these art styles. See Hot Wheels art cars? She collects the art cars. And she found this one. She goes, Daddy, I found one. And we had long since given up. I would find any new variants, the Bone Shaker as the primary car model. But she found this, and it's the only one we found so far. So she let Daddy have that one. So that was pretty cool. Then a local Kijiji deal. This is probably the pride of the collection. I'd probably be foolish to even open this one. So if you know Hot Wheels and you know the red editions, you know that these are exclusive to Target. Beautiful white car. Congratulations, you just scored a Target only exclusive vehicle. Blah, 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 blah. But that is a nice one. That one cost me a little more than $3. But the intent is to open up all these when I build out these Mega Constructs cars. But that just looks great. So, yeah, I got 2 actual Bone Shakers between Friday and today. Now, I'm also hunting down any cars relevant to the other 3 builds. Roger Dodger, Purple Passion, and Street Rodder. Street Rodder has eluded me so far. Now, Purple Passion, I only had one previously. I cleaned up. And it's funny, because of course, not Purple Passion. That's what it is. It's a Purple Passion. And look at that on the back. Just beautiful. Yeah, I tell you, I should. There we go. And that's a pretty one. Maybe I should move this over. There. Now this one, of course, looks the most like the model that's shipping, which I've ordered. And this looks just a little bit different than the color. What did they call that one? Color forms, change your color version. Anyway. So I got that one as a purple. Now look at this one. I'll put it this way so I can turn it around. That's nice. And look at the white wall on the back. And I love the classic wheels. Yeah, I know, eh? That one was actually purple. Actually, I lucked out that first weekend of searching. I got the, if you like that one for purple. then you'll like this one. If I haven't messed this up too badly. Look at that, eh? Well, I guess it's more pink, right? Just so pretty. And that's got white walls front and back. Okay, I'm going to show you the prettiest one last. But yeah, I do have this one coming as a buildable. So this is another variant on the and it's actually got the worst blister. I almost thought this one was open, but it's not. It's just in the worst condition. That's pretty. Little print on the back. I tell you though, what a business Hot Wheels has. They take one form, repaint it, reprint it, change the wheels, bigger wheels, smaller wheels, different color wheels, different color plastics for the wind. I mean, so many variations on these things. This one I think is the prettiest one. And sure doesn't look purple to me, but look at that. That is a really nice. And what did they call the branding on this? Star Spangled 2. For the Purple Passion. But I tell you, like when I was a kid, I just thought, hey, a dinky car is a dinky car. I didn't realize what they were doing to manipulate the market to get the collectors to buy so many of these things. And okay, so we've done Bone Shakers and their variants. Purple Passions, I showed you all the variants I bought this round. Roger Dodger, because I don't have any Street Rodder yet. But I'll show you the most extreme version of the Roger Dodger. They actually call it Roger Dodger 2.0. It's kind of a stretch, me even bothering, but I got two of these, and then I'll show you all the cool Roger Dodgers. I think they call those high-speed wheels. Yeah, sadness. It seems to be that's their whole marketing thing. They'll just bang out a million versions, sometimes 2 or 3 in the same year, just using the same top and bottom and paint them up any number of ways. And this is the other one. I probably like this one better. I like those thin lines on the wheels. I know my lighting is not great on these. So that leaves the regular Roger Dodger variants. And let's see, I'll show you these three first. And I still got a little Lego. Yeah, Roger Dodger, Lila's Bolorama. How pretty is that car? And I have this one ordered as well. Or I had it. This is the one Amazon canceled on me, so I'm going to have to work on finding another source of this one. But that green one, that's pretty slick. Now this one is kind of what I would call more classic. I mean, that one shows so nicely. And of course, the variations on even the pipes coming out of the engine. I mean, some of these have it as metal. This one looks like it's chromed plastic. And, ooh, what has she sent me? What did you send me this time, Eileen? Oh, I like that one. Agree and proceed. So this shows all the variants. Oh, wow. Thank you, Eileen. Twin mill. Oh, no. You gave me some reading material. Did I show off this? Okay, I want you to see this one. So this one's got a chromed engine. And look at that, the Valentine's Day edition. How cool is that one? Just looking around to see what I can find you. See, I've looked on eBay twice, and what kills me is even if I find a good price, usually the shipping is horrible because I'm trying to get them, still in package, right? And ideally shipped and not destroyed. So the last 4 cars are actually what I would call 2 groups. So I'm going to show them both. Let's see. Look at this one here. This is released at the same time. They're art cars. And you can see the color schemes are flipped. Same model. They do have different codes on the back for those who bother with the online garbage. But they're very, geez, if I could only do that, that would be slick. Here. This one with the silver on top or the gray on top. And I love its steam, like steampunk looking. And it's an art car. My daughter actually has a copy of one of these. She actually tripped over these at the store. And then when she found that there was an alternate version, it's like, oh, even better. I still think I like the black one better. Which is better? The black one or the gray one? I don't know, that's a tough call. So let me show you the last 2. And it's the only 2 I could find in that store. Because they don't actually have a lot of these. So now they're 8-ball, magic 8-ball, right? They even got the branding. Where's the branding? There you go, at the top. Magic 8-ball. Now remember, you take the magic 8-ball and you look underneath and it tells you stuff, right? See the triangle there? It's just a sticker or something. Let's see. Outlook, not so good. So apparently there's 8 of these. Ask again later. But they're identical. She had one behind the counter and only one out where I could buy it. And I can't remember her name. It's killing me. The very nice lady behind the counter at Aurelia Diecast. And she ended up giving me the other one. I mean, that is a beautiful car. And I think it probably matches the build pretty slick. I tell you though, that store had so many, just for deals here. It's the same car. I don't know why I'm doing this, but And I would not buy the other 6. It's just they were both there, and she charged me the table cost. I go, okay, can't argue that. Nice and cheap, right? So, yeah, all these crazy cars. What have I done? What have we done? And since I didn't actually use that as a spinning, that's the second time I've done that. Not even use it to rotate. Well, it's a good focal point, right? I mean, look at this. This table's getting ridiculous. I've actually taken all the photography of these that I've wanted. But this little hobby here, maybe I should turn the autofocus back on. Is that going to focus? Wrong camera. Well, it's good that you couldn't see what I just did because that was pretty dumb. Let's see. Trying to get that to focus again. Wrong camera again. But anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's the prize of the collection right now. 2 bone shakers, a pixel, all these purple passions. Actually, that one, now that I know which is which. Oh, I guess that's as good as that's going to get. I mean, pretty ridiculous. There we go. What else we got here? Skull shakers. And I know there's a whole bunch of these. But honestly, I don't expect there to be any more updates for any of this except for what I might find. Oh yeah, there's the color. Here we go. Color shifters. So if I were to hold it or something, I'll put my thumb on top. Let's see if we can get a color. Did that show up at all? Yeah, see the blue there? Oh yeah, and there's a Baja Shaker from the previous. I mean, so it's the variants on the shakers alone are just ridiculous. There's a gray shaker. Okay, and then of course the gimmick cars, right? That's the one that allows for Lego stuff, which I bought. That's the only one I bought 2 of, and I love this thing. It's hilarious. It's got those studs on it. Only one I've opened so far. There's the Batman one, just for giggles. I have no intention of collecting the Batmans. And this one's probably the best bone shaker one I bought, because it gives you the monster truck bone shaker and a really nice black one. And the same place I got the black one, they had this hideous glow-in-the-dark one. That's the Hot Wheels collection. Those are the ones I have. Pretty crazy. I've gotten sucked into this. So, Rick, do you have any cars in your collection that are opened, or are they all? Yeah, that's it. So, that's the only one I've opened because I bought two. I intend to keep this one mint on card because it's pretty decent, except for that one slight corner. I won't hunt a better card though. It's, as far as I'm concerned, that's done. And I'll just put that away for giggles. And if I could find any more that accept Lego or Mega Bloks bricks, I'll buy them just because I think it's an odd thing. But and I probably won't buy any more Batman stuff. Actually, the only reason I bought it is his first appearance, and it's the new movie Batmobile, right? So it's like, yeah, whatever. Maybe I'll donate that next Christmas. But yeah, these are keepers for me. And as I build, so when I build a bone shaker, I will open up bone shakers and most of these hideous variants. Now that I look at them, like they're ugly. They're pretty ugly. I do like that one. That's probably one of my favorites. And of course, having that, that's something else. And the thing is, there's like 11 other exclusives to Target that year. But I've been watching these guys online, and they are just sharks about. Oh, and you can see the difference just on the top here. Here you got open access, and you can see the seats. Here it's a solid roof. I mean, they do all these little variations. Rear windows here, no rear window there. Just lots of little details here. Wow, that's fascinating. Blue wheels, so I don't get it. Oh, the orange wheels. Which ones are you looking at? Those ones? Yeah, that glow in the dark one totally is just hideous. It is just hideous. But I do have a buildable. So I got three right now bone shakers. I got the large one, which you would probably call like almost a UCS, which will be about this big, I think, built. Definitely bigger than Speed Champs stuff. And then I got something that's a little smaller than Speed Champs, and that's a bone shaker. And then I got a monster truck build, which is going to be very similar to the black one, I think. The Baja one's kind of neat. It's a weird demon crossover. And I thought I would find a lot more of these in the wild, and I haven't, not locally. And what year was that? Actually, that's last year. Just for giggles. I mean, most of these are recent. 2020. I'm just checking for giggles here. That looks like 2020. Let me just pull out 2007. Okay, so my Purple Passions have some age. 2003. Oh, I was lucky to get it. Some of these in such great condition. 2002. Oh, it gets older as I go. And that's a little small, but it looks like 2007. These ones marked since 68. Blah, 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 blah. 1994. Oh my goodness. 1994. Jeez, it makes me wonder if I should be opening these. 2012, I gotta open them. Right? Another 2012. How about this color one? Looks like 2020. Boy, you can go blind looking at this stuff, eh? 2018. How about the Magic 8 Ball? 2026. I mean, they're not. 2015. It's either 2000 even. Nice. You know what? As they get older, those are the ones I think look better too. That looks like 2000. 2018. It's it 2018 or 2013. That's a toughie. 2018, I'm guessing. Don't open the 94. Yeah, I got an idea that it's old. How about the Baja one? 21. Yeah. I know these are new. Yeah, 2020. Batman's new. When was the Mega one made? 2020. All right, so we've had our fun. Let's move the cars out of the way. I promise you this won't become a Hot Wheels channel. Mostly because whatever I don't already have now is probably pricey. Like, I mean, we're talking Walmart's, Dollar Store, Dollarama. Hey, here's a question. Anyone got Dollar Tree? Do they have Hot Wheels at Dollar Trees? Because we do have Dollar Trees in Toronto. I just don't go to them. I have Dollaramas close to me. Yeah, the bricks. Not a lot of bricks. Actually, really only is it one? It's one. It's one. But yeah. Let's open this one. Did I hide? Good, I didn't hide my knife. You know, it took me hours to take all the bricks off the shelves. And I don't like that. Don't like that. And I am way too fuzzy here. And we'll leave it at that. So this I probably should have had for my previous episode, but you know, the holidays and Amazon being Amazon. Nice slight cut. Cut away from you. Well, thank you guys for humoring me. Oh my goodness. You waited this long for the Lego. I wish I had more Lego. See, this box is so ridiculously oversized. So from the top down, people, here. I don't have a good way of showing this, do I? Here, it'll look bigger this way. Watch this. Actually, this one falls into the. It's so hideous. I kind of had to have it, but it was 40% off, so why not? So that's the third. Oh, look at that. That happened before they put it in the shipping box. No. So, yeah, that's my one Lego set. And it, you know, I look at this red and gold theme, and it's like all I see is Iron Man for some reason. I know you guys can't see it, but all I see is Iron Man when I see all this. I feel like I should be taking these parts and mocking a giant Iron Man, Ironmonger, Iron something. So Kevin says, yeah, Dollar Trees have them too. So, at least now I know I got somewhere else I can look. But the chances are they've only got pulls from the case picks from, say, the last 12 to 14 months on the oldest, maybe. So what are the odds of me finding any I don't already have? But I've actually, you'll laugh when you see this. I mean, I don't have snups anymore. So what I do is I use Google Photos, and let's say Roger Dodger. I can go into it, and then every car I've got, I've taken pictures of. I mean, you could do this without having Google Photos. You can just use, whatever Photos app on your. This way, when I'm in the store, it's like, do I have this one? Do I not? I can check the name. The photos are relatively in focus, but I click on the car. So sometimes what might be in light print at the top is a little, but I strive to get the colors really decent so that, and it's hard to take a picture of the Hot Wheels cars in the blisters, as you saw with me showing the video. Do I have a good way of showing you? Hang on a second. Sadness. That's, I was looking to see, is there a really good app for Hot Wheels guys? And I guess I'm gonna have to ask in a couple of groups I've joined, because it seems like there should be a checklist app or something. Someone who's taken, like in Lego, someone who's done all the good photography. So let's see. Okay, so my daughter's, now not a Hot Wheels, technically, but you can see why she likes it. It's got that, Day of the Dead, whatever. I don't even know what company is this. Round two something or other. Mijo exclusives, but it's really. I mean, that's pretty cool looking. She's actually opened a lot of these, so. What just happened there? I flipped out because I couldn't see you guys anymore. Now, see, here's a Hot Wheels one, and she's got this. She opened this one up, and I suspect that this is what Street Rodder is. And it's killing me because it's like, and it's an art one, which is why she's got it. Okay, I'm screwing this up again, aren't I? Maybe it's this camera. Probably not the best way to do this, but. Ooh. I want to get some light on this without messing this up. So yeah, and then she got this one. Isn't that great? Yeah, I mean, Daddy, I want to get this one. Actually, I'll show you the first one she got. And now she's got her first variant. So this was one she got when I bought that first batch, right? The focus might be off because, of course, it's not going to autofocus. But and then there's the front. But you'll see that's what she was into. Look at the print on top, right? Isn't that crazy looking? So she got that. Move that out so it's out of focus. And this is the newer one. And of course, it's got the art stuff on it too. Okay, so there's that one that I've got. Remember how I said she got one? Tell me that isn't a beautiful car. Oh, look at that. Steampunk. See, you couldn't even see it on the other side. I assume it was steampunk. That is so nice. No, nothing on the back, which is kind of typical. You can see what she's into here. Oh, yeah. Come on. Isn't that wild? And that's excuse me, and that's without me screwing with the colors. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want the engine out in front of my face either. So I took all the pictures last night because my daughter was like, "Yeah, I want to open these up." Okay, because you got to remember I was supposed to do this last night. Oh, this one is. Look at this guy. Isn't that wild looking? And we saw so many, so it's chromed on top and then a print on top of the chrome. Oh yeah, I mean, crazy stuff she likes. She's an artist too, so I mean, this stuff's right up her alley. And then she got some other ones that are just like mucho crazy looking. This is a dragon with a knight in silver there, chrome silver. You can probably see his head right there. Look at that ridiculous looking belly engine wing thing going on. Isn't that crazy? Oh, and just so you can see the scales, some scale print on top. I mean, it's the body shape that makes or breaks that one. And here's another one just for the oddities. I don't know. I'd have to go back through the photos to see what they call that one, but we've seen this in it's a Triceratops actually. Um, we've seen it in a couple different color variants. This is the one that she liked. I'm still convinced that must be a street rodder, which means she beat me to it. So it sure looks like it might be. That's okay. Yeah, we'll show this now. Now, I think almost anyone here can like that car. Hey, Amber. Not a lot of print, but what there is really nice. Oh, chrome there. How good does that look? And I had no influence on her. These are all her picks. That Johnny Lightning one, that one, okay, the camera won't get that one right now, but that one was not cheap. That's what you call a peg car. Actually, and this one is actually from Jonathan Hudson. Gave this to me over a year ago. He collects certain gimmick Hot Wheels, and this one's kind of been in my daughter's room forever. And then here's another one that isn't Hot Wheels. Oh, this is Matchbox. How's that one, guys? Last one. Whoops. Last of the Hot Wheels. Oh, I tell you, Eileen, you don't. I mean, my daughter is such a good sport that she gave me that green, that she gave me this guy when she spotted it because she saw it first. But she knows Daddy's hunting these guys. And trust me, she scored a lot of these for me. Like, her eyes are great. She's a really good hunter. But that one, it kills me that she's got that. I got to look at the photos to see what that says. I'm positive it doesn't say. It probably says like a Ford 33 or something like that. But yeah, the banana, eh? She saw this, and it's got seats for, look, so it got steering wheel, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's kind of like 3 in a rumble seat, or 4 if you're being kind, I guess. But I made one of these for Tara. Let me see what it actually says for that car. Okay, so it says 33. And by the way, I mean, here, I'm going to make, I know it's not going to be great with the reflections, but 33 Ford Lowboy. But even the packaging was wild. Look at the packaging. There we go. Back to the banana. Yeah, Matchbox. That's the thing. Matchbox, look at the packaging for Matchbox. That was pretty boring. If she didn't spot the banana, she would never have touched it. Was there anything of real note? Oh, okay. So that one there, that is Triceratops. And I don't know if that was a treasure hunt version or not. Probably not. Actually, that one that I would. No other special themes, eh? But I'll have to look around, see if there's an app, because it seems like there would be an app for this, right? Am I wrong in thinking that? You gotta love these dinosaurs. And there's so many of these dinosaur or reptile type cars, The dragons. But what was funny was when we were in Aurelia Diecast, she almost outspent me, mostly because that one was super expensive. The hearse. They're never gonna focus, is it? But anyway, she really loves that one. And I'm surprised she hasn't opened it yet. But thank you guys. I appreciate you hanging with me. This has been so much fun. But I promise this won't become a Hot Wheels channel. There's enough good ones out there already. There are apps for everything else. I'm sure there is one for Hot Wheels. Yeah, I mean, I did just a cursory casual search, and it's like what I found was games, and that's not what I wanted. But absolutely a checklist. I mean, and there's plenty of good photography out there for virtually every car. I know a lot of collectors spend a lot of time taking pictures of their cars, and when I open these, I'll do that too because I do like to take pictures. I mean, just look at how pretty that is. Trying to get it without the shininess. Too many lights, too harsh. That's actually the favorite one that she's got, other than the one that I think she should give the daddy. But that one is so nice. I mean, that screams Hot Wheels. Oh, 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 oh. What did you find, Eileen? HBCcars.com. Oh boy. Hotbox cars. No, thanks. Fast shipping. Uh-oh. Ooh. This could be promising, especially if I could get a bunch. Here, just so I don't lose it, I'm just going to screen capture it. I mean, it's a little pricey on one, but if they combine them and then ship, that could be cool. Thank you, Eileen. Hey, Ty. Yeah, you caught us on the end of it. These are my daughter's cars. And I don't know if this will focus. Oh, no, I've got the focus off, right? But those are my cars. There we go. These are all, those ones I purchased all based on the Mega Construct sets that I currently have or will be getting this year. Just to make sure I have some Hot Wheels to represent. Yeah, it's going to be kind of autofocus madness as it goes in and out, in and out. So yeah, technically only one Lego set. I was kind of switching bait on you. Of course, I didn't expect to spend an hour on this. You guys have been humoring me. Yeah, so, someone made a joke to me the other day. You should have, all Hot Wheels count or all cars count. Or it's like, nah. Even if I branch out, I'll keep it to the one channel. I mean, I've showed off other stuff. Hey, we did puzzles on this channel. We did the paper Millennium Falcon. Those of you that remember that and still watch me, thank you, because that was horrible. watching the glue on my fingers, and I just mess it up even more. Like that was such a miserable thing. Papercraft, right? Trying to make a paper model Millennium Falcon. I still got it, and it's still horrible. If you remind me, I'll bring it down the next time we do new bricks before I trash it, because it was actually a gift to me from my sister 2 or 3 years ago. But it's horrible, and it's just up there collecting dust. But yes, we have ended another episode. Is that going to show at all? Probably not. Here. We don't need to shop my daughter's cars there. She's already getting the spotlight there. Anyway, look at my cat. You're causing trouble. Thanks for hanging with me, and I promise this won't be a Hot Wheels channel. Unless I get something really good. Yeah, you won't see like another large Hot Wheels haul. Plus, I'm not going back there anytime soon. Although I'm tempted to go to the toy shows now because that could be a good place to find some stuff too. I always ignored them, see? There's an app called My Collection that might help with keeping track of the cars. As far as keeping track of them, I'm in good shape now. I've given up on relying on the apps because like Snups went came and went. That's years of my life gone. But Google Photos is great, especially since I use a nice folder structure, keep everything organized. But I wouldn't mind a checklist just so I know what's out there, especially if it's got some photography already tied to it. Because when you use Google, it can be really tough to find the unique photos on stuff. But yeah, let's close her down. Thanks for hanging. And Wednesday or Thursday, it won't be Wednesday. My wife's doing scouts online again. High COVID numbers in Ontario. So either tomorrow or Thursday, we'll start building some stuff again. I should have what little else I want to organize here done, and I can build. And what's cool is I can see so many of these sets, and believe it or not, I got more in here than before I changed this. It's crazy what you can do. And the glass cabinet beside me's got all the small stuff just kind of crammed in there, max packed, and space. I got space in there, space here. All right, let's get out of here. Thanks, everyone. Peace.